And this is week 1 of Django. Django was awesome. We listened to a couple tracks as we were waiting to get started, and we're going to take a look at 10 of my favorite of his compositions that kind of span through the years. One of my favorite eras of Django is 1935 to 1939. That's when he first emerged onto the scene. Heard Louis Armstrong records and was inspired by Louis Armstrong to start playing jazz. Came to prominence after his horrific accident where he lost the use of 2 of his fingers. So he literally played with 2 fingers, which he could have had no fingers and played as well as he did, in my humble opinion. So we'll get started with Sweet Chorus. We'll play it through a couple of times. Then I'll talk a little about it, and then we'll play it through a little more. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Solo. Okay, let's just take a little look at this here quickly. We have this, which I like very much about this tune. It's a great position for the guitar, the 5th to the 5th. A lot of bebop saxophone players, ironically, used to use this kind of 5th to 5th approach as well. So you have this. Now the one note difference between G and C7 is the B goes to B flat. Right? So that's something to look for. You see that? You can make that into many kinds of musical ideas, just changing that one note between the G and the C7. Now This E flat 7, E7, F7, D7 is in no other song that I've ever played, and I know thousands of songs. And that's what's really cool about these Django tunes, is they're very, very unique. Okay, so what do you play over this? What he did was just kind of run the arpeggios. You see that? The same approach, using the fifth, B flat to B flat, E flat, up, F, now we're at D, right? He even went further. You know, he did that kind of stuff using the long form arpeggios with his absolutely impeccable technique. So, but to start, maybe just go through the notes of each of those chords, and then we can expand on that as the weeks go on. So with that said, let's play it through again, and we'll trade around. I'll play the first chorus, and you play the second one.
One,
some
two.
Nice rhythm.
1, 2, 3.
Augmented. Whole tone. Great way to practice the whole tone. And back to the blues. Try one now. Fabulous. I tell you what, I could play that tune all afternoon. It is such a beautiful song. Just wow. Okay, but we're going to move on. Blues for Ike. Now, Django was very much intrigued, in my humble opinion, by the blues. Played such great blues from day one. As it evolved, meaning jazz evolved, got into more swing, then more bebop, Django evolved with the times. He wasn't stagnant in 1930. All right, and this is one of those tunes which I think is kind of based on sort of an Oscar Pettiford style head, or a Sam Jones. It's a beautiful, beautiful example of, again, starting on the fifth, and then the suspended, the fourth. Beautiful, just beautiful. that's it, right? Then we go to the D7, so what's the difference? The C sharp, just like in the other song, Sweet Chorus, goes to C natural. Okay, and then that's a really bluesy line. Based on sixths. If we look at it an octave up, okay, based on that concept which we've heard so much. Django's take on it. Okay, Blues for Ike. We are going to jam along on this one for a little bit. Blues in A. How cool. Got to play this one with Babik Reinhardt, Django's son, back in the year 2000, and George Benson at the same time. So, what a memory for this tune.
One, two, 1, 2, 3.
First one. All right, you got one. Play one. You got it. Play the melody together. Great stuff. That's a great song, Blues for Ike. Okay, let's move on to Diminishing Blackness. Now, if it's one thing we're going to get out of these 10 weeks is the use of the augmented, the whole tone. Because Django loved the whole tone. I think why is because it was kind of easy with the two fingers. Because it was a pattern. whole notes. It's a hexatonic scale. 6 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since there's 12 notes in music, there's only 2 whole tone scales. And covers all the whole tones. Okay, so this melody is really based on that sharp 5, the whole tone sound. Okay, so when we're soloing on this, it's fun to come up with little whole tone patterns, which we'll go over the course of the weeks, especially ones that Django used. Okay, so with that said, we'll introduce ourselves to one of my all-time favorite tunes, not just Django tunes, but just all-time favorites. If I can only find it. Where did it go? No. Here it is. Okay, sorry folks. Diminishing Blackness.
One,
2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I just want to mention something about the rhythm real quickly, which I forgot to bring up, and my apologies for stopping it. But you see that D augmented 7th? It doesn't mean you have to play an augmented chord. It means D7 will work just fine. Right? So don't feel like you have to come up with all these augmented chords. Look at the chord in its simplest form. It's a dominant 7th chord type. D7 will work fine. Same with the D flat augmented 7th. The D flat 7th would work just fine. Okay, so let's take it from the top again. Once again, my apologies for interrupting, but I thought that was an important point in case you feel like, what's an augmented chord? Okay.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3. That's where he got it. Okay, I'll play the first solo. that on again, and you're going to go for a little bit, concentrating on that whole tone sound. Here we go.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3. Some G-flat blues. Go ahead. And then back to the D7. Trade fours. D flat and C. I got lost. The bridge. You got it. And we'll take it out with the melody. Great. There's a great ending that we'll get to in the next couple of weeks on this tune. Okay, let's move onward to Song of Autumn. One of the most beautiful melodies that I've ever come across. It's in two sections, an A section, which is 32 measures long, and then a B section, which is 32 measures long. It's 16 measures twice. And that's the solo section as well. All right, so let's play it through, just to jump right in here. One, two, 1, 2, 3. we're going to stay on the B section. And you got it. Great. Now, a couple of things in here. I like to stay right in here for the F minor. And then, you see that for the C minor. And then that leads us to, watch this, that fifth to the fifth again for the A flat seventh, E flat to E flat, down 1 to G seventh, and then we're right back up to the C minor. See, it's all kind of right in that position there. All right, so we'll get more into that when we focus on that tune, but that's a cool little section there to solo on. Also, next week, I'm just going to have a track of just that looping so we could practice soloing on that B section. Swing 42 will be next. And again, this is another great example of, although we're in the major key now, C, 1, 6, 2, 5. It's a great example, again, of the fifth to the fifth. Right? Great position to be in. Okay, so let's practice this one through. It's a great melody. Love this melody. This is one of the more difficult melodies, in my opinion. No easy task to play this clean.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4. Key of E major. Talk about a happy melody. And right back to the key of C, just like that. It's no big deal. Play a little something. key to the thing, or you play some blues over the 1/6. See, that's a real key note in that A section. And then we're at the B section, which is the blues in E. The fifth to the fifth. Okay, now a very typical Django Reinhardt ending. 1. And if you request in the questions, I will write that up. It's 1 from the 5th of any key you're in. So we're in C, starts on the end of 1, goes chromatically down 1, and then chromatically all the way up to the tonic. The 1. The C, 1. Then a D flat 9 to a C9, 1. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Put a chord to it, 13th, or I like to use the 9th, 1. Okay, so that's a cool little thing you're going to be hearing over the 10 weeks, and you've probably, if you've listened to Django, you've heard him do it a zillion times. A very typical ending, taken from traditional jazz big bands. Okay, so now we move on to Swing 48. So as you could probably gather, Django every year wrote a swing tune. Swing 42, Swing 39, had one basically every year. Swing 48 is one of my favorites. It was taught to me by Borelli Legren, actually. Loves this tune and loves it at a nice medium tempo. And it's a G minor blues, really, with a little twist when it gets to bar 9. It goes to an A flat. Ending on the major 7th in a minor. And notice the way I'm sliding my fingers back. Okay? One of the coolest lines ever in any tune, in any jazz genre, right there. Notice the way he starts on the G pickup over a G minor, and then it moves up to A flat, but he stays on the G. And the same here for the E flat note over the D7th. Probably didn't even know it, but that's brilliant writing, where the note stays the same and the harmony changes underneath it. Okay, so with that said, just looking at the melody real quickly, again based on the 4th. Kind of around the same time he wrote Blues for Ike, which is based on the 4th, but in a major blues. Very interesting, to me anyway. So here we go. We're going to play this beautiful Swing 48.
One, two, 1, 2, 3.
That's so hip. You gotta love it. I'll play the first one. You got it. I love that change. Okay, I'll play one. You got it. Melody. One more. Really soft. Build. Awesome. Now that is fun. Let's go on to Tears. Now this is a cool tune because it's minor for 16 measures, or actually 12 measures, my apologies, repeated, and then it goes from C minor to C major. And I always related that to C minor being tears of sadness and major tears of joy. So that's the way I kind of take that key change there, if you will, from C minor to C major. Okay, and we're just going to play this through. Now the coda is almost become part of the tune for me, so I'm going to play that through, and then we'll discuss it just a little bit and then move on. If I can only find all these. Here we go. Tears. Nice and slow.
1, 2,
Good tone.
3, 4.
You can feel. Repeat that section. To the C major section. nice. Oh, here we go again. Sorry about that, folks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nothing like practicing. Repeat. Major. Coda. Oh, hang on. What happened to the coda? Oh, the coda got cut off. All right, let's play this again. Actually, hang on a second. Let me get my bearings here. Okay, let's play the coda through here. Okay, without the backing track. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a D flat 7. Now watch this. You see that? It's a G7 augmented. And then we're going bop, 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 bop. And that's a cool little staccato augmented. Okay, let's try that with the coda. So it's bum, D flat. Again. Let's repeat that. Again. Okay, so we're going to practice that as the week goes on, right? Now let's look at the actual last few bars here. It goes bum, bum. It's the beginning of the coda. Once again, bar 33. Bum. Now it's augmented all the way. 2, 3, 4, 1. And those are quarter note triplets. 1, ba, 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 ba. Again, reminiscent of those big bands that Django used to hear via radio and record. Sounds like a big band ending. And when he did it with all that tone coming out of the guitar, it sounded like a big band. So once again, we'll play through this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All augmented. 2, 3, 4, 1. Big tremolo. All right, so that's something to work on during the week. And if you have any questions about that, obviously, let me know. Now on to True Blonde Bolero. Again, one of the most beautiful melodies. This guy was just full of music. Really incredible. And he had no idea what he was doing. So anyone who thinks they have to learn theory before they learn how to play jazz, just listen to Django, many others. But anyway, here we go with True Blonde Bolero, key of E major. A rumba. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Tricky bridge. Okay, I'll take the first A. Got it? I'll take the first half of the bridge. Okay, so that is really a beautiful, beautiful song. Cool little introduction he does, which I will write up. Low E, and then a B, B flat B, and then an A, B, B flat B. Up. A7, E, A7, E, A7, E, and then break on the A. And then, okay, so that's one we're going to add in as the weeks go on. These classic introductions. I didn't want to throw it all at you at once. I want to get used to just how beautiful these songs are, instead of getting caught up on intros and all that stuff. Because again, I think Django was right up there with Richard Rodgers and Gershwin and all those great songwriters. Monk, because every song is really unique. Okay, with that said, we're going to move on to Nuage, and then we're going to pick it apart a little bit. Show you something very cool that Les Paul used to do on this. Here it is. I can't believe it. Okay. Nuage. One, two, three, four, one. Squeeze those notes and vibrato them. I'm just doing that to show you the effect. We did a little Eddie Van Halen there. Django did that. It was recording 1952. Play one, you can play the melody again if you want, or a solo. Okay, couple of things here. First of all, let's start with the ending. Makes total sense. Watch this ending here. Classic Django ending. If it's in G, we have 1, G, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 5, and then again 1, 2, 3, 5, but on C minor. Flat 5 to the G. You can do it here too. or here. Any kind of A flat to G. Let's practice that a few times. Again. Now let's take the last bars. And here we go. Ba-doo-doo. All right, so that's a very, very cool ending for any ballad, really, but really came from Django. Probably came from some classical composer because Django was big into classical music. Okay, now, couple of things here that I can share with you, which is what I played this song every set that I ever played with Les Paul. And I also played this song basically every set that I ever played with Bucky Pizzarelli. So what I'm going to share with you is what those two taught me about the song. You know, because we could talk about, yeah, hit chord tones, yeah, run your arpeggios. We all know that stuff. We all study that stuff. It's always a great exercise just to go through the chord changes, to start and play your arpeggios. Right? Just as an exercise. Doesn't have to be that fast. Go slow. You know, go through different chord progressions. Great exercise. Just to go around the fingerboard. Another great exercise before we dig into that is to play this melody or any melody out of tempo. Out of tempo, as slow as you can possibly go, with making sure every note you play is going to be right. And it forces us to get out of positions. Check it out. Now I'm looking for other ways to play it besides the way I usually do. And that's the exercise, is to play the melody out of tempo and slow so you're not rushed from the timing. And really try to expand your knowledge of the fingerboard. Instead of that F, we can hit this F. Now we're chromatic. You see that? Just that one little move, right, brings us into a whole nother area of the fingerboard. So that's what I would suggest just exploring with not only this melody, but any melody. Just take a melody a day and play for a few minutes out of tempo. You could do it on one string. Right? So playing a melody horizontally on each string is a great study to continually connect our ears to our fingers so we can play more of what we're hearing. It's the whole concept here, right? And if we could use melodies and chord progressions rather than scales, both are important, but using melodies for finger exercises and to learn more about the fingerboard to me is super important. Okay, so Les Paul. Okay, we play this song every week. He would start it off, play some nice rhythm. Then he would hand me the second half. Right, so we'd split it in halves. First of all, when you have to play with Les Paul, that guy's tone is as fat as a gigantic rhinoceros. So my tone was so thin and lame compared to his, especially when I started, that it forced me not to worry about scales and what I'm going to play, but just tone. What do I want my guitar to sound like? It all came from playing Nuage with Les Paul every week, because he would have that big fat tone, and I'd come in, I'd be like, where is my sound? What is my sound? What do I want my sound to be like? And I would ask Les, like, hey, what do you think? He's like, you'll figure it out. He really didn't give any advice, just like, keep searching for it and you'll find it, was the message I got. So it forced me to think about tone, which is very important. What do you want your tone to sound like inside your head? What does it sound like? That's what you have to start thinking about. Okay, now, every week we play this, and about a year in, right? A year in, because Les used to practice like crazy every day. He used to record every show and then play along with it probably 50 times a day to come up with new material, right? So he goes. Now he hands it to me, and I go, and he goes, and it sounds like this. I almost fell off my stool, and I'm not kidding when I say that. It was just like, what just happened to my world? And it sounded so perfect that it became our thing. We would look at each other right in the eye, and we'd make sure we, really landed it so it sounded like one. Okay, so that's one thing. Go from the A note and go chromatically Sn. And that D flat is the flat 7 of the E flat 7. And then down to the flat 7. Okay, so it's really cool stuff there. Okay, so I'm going to count it in and I'm going to play. Okay, and when I go, I want you to start on this low A and go up one note at a time. Okay, and listen how nice that feels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so that is the two things I took away. Well, not just the only two things, but two things I took away just by playing this tune with Les Paul was that incredible counter melody and how important it is to practice this stuff. Just because you play it every week, it doesn't mean you don't have to practice it during the week. It's also from Tommy Emmanuel. That guy plays his songs that he's played 50 million times. He plays them 50 times a day still. That's how you discover new things on the old songs. Okay, then Bucky comes along and I start playing with him more and more. And he does this. I mean, hello, again, fall off the chair. We sat on chairs, not stools, so I fell off the chair. Like, what was that? So it comes from this. Since it's a chromatic melody, right, he took the G9 right down to the E flat 9. He just followed the chord, took the E flat chord, moved it up to G9, and followed the melody down. Okay, that's the start of it. Then he went around that cycle. Which is G 7th, C 7th with the augmented, F 7th, B flat 7th to E flat 9. Wow, go Bucky. I mean, really, that is so cool and hip and everything else about it. All stems from. Okay, and then the other thing I got from Bucky was he would go, we're going to bar 13. And he would go like this. D9, up a fret, up to F9 and back down. And back into it. And he would really build up the momentum. And then he'd get it going. And then crescendo. And then soft. Right? That's Bucky right there. Dynamics and those chord swells or whatever you want to call them. Very, very hip stuff. So I just want to leave you with that, the ending. Tone, how important tone is. What do you want your guitar to sound like? You have to have the sound in your head before it comes out of your instrument. Okay, the importance of practicing these songs, even though you know them really well, because you make discoveries all the time. All right, and then the Buckyisms, I call them, taking the tune and using the chromaticism with the chords, and then the substitution, and then just the dynamics of building a solo and leading it up to the, and right back down to the melody. Okay, so good start. If anybody has any questions, please, within 48 hours, even if it's afterwards, we answer all questions, but it's easier if it's all in one nice sheet and I could just hit the record button and zip through the questions so everyone gets the answers, or what my answers are anyway, because there's no real answers to music. It's all about feeling. It's about having fun when you're playing the music. And these are the other things I get from listening to Django, is this guy was having a really good time. And all the people who were playing with him, I mean, they were just on fire. They were so in the moment that it's captured on these records, and we listen to it, and we get caught up and get in the moment. It's wonderful. So, okay, we'll talk to you later.